Hey everyone, it's Cherie, real estate agent. I am back to do a second video. I'm supposed to do 2 videos a day and just giving some type of insight, some type of resource, some type of information that will help people in their real estate decisions, in their real estate transactions, and specifically at this point buying their first home. I feel like I'm still on that mantra. I want to help as many first-time home buyers as I possibly can, regardless of interest rates rising and inflation, and owning a home is still a very realistic thing to do, right? So I'm still helping people do that. This video is about some of the top things that I see people have struggles with when they're trying to purchase their first home. Okay, so, and these are off the top of my head. I didn't write a script or anything like that, but this is just going from experience and what I have come to observe. And partially there's maybe a little realtor venting in this part, so you can hear from a realtor's perspective. All right, cool. So some of the top things that first-time home buyers they have struggles with purchasing a home, and not all of you all, please. I've had beautiful clients, wonderful clients that have come to me, credit scores 600, 700 plus, had all money saved in the bank, and literally they say, we are ready, we would like for you to help us purchase a home. And I help navigate them through that home buying process, whether if it was a home that was already built or if it was a new construction home. So this is not for everybody. Everybody does not go through having issues and troubles. But again, what I want to say is these are some of the things that I've observed that some people have trouble with, okay? So, 1, some people have trouble with accepting, or they have trouble with believing that they don't have to have no money up front to buy a house. Some people feel like they are supposed to get they hear the slogan, get a house with no money down, get a house with no money down, and they feel that means they don't have to come with any money to the table. They don't have to bring any money, because someone told me I can get a home with no money down. And that is not 100% the truth. Yes, you can get a home with no money down. However, and there's different ways that you have to do that, and you actually have to qualify for assistance or a program that will pay your down payment, no money down. And so that's one thing. People feel that they can buy a house, hearing people say, I can buy a house with no money down. They believe that they don't have to have any money at all to buy a house. And that's not right. And people struggle with that. And people have a hard time getting over that. Number 2, another thing I noticed that some people feel they don't quite accept, or they have a hard time understanding, is that your stress level and your level of happiness in purchasing a home, it is not bulletproof. I wish I could say you will be 100% satisfied during your real estate transaction. I wish I could say that. Now, what I am going to do is do my best as a realtor to make sure you are 100% satisfied with me. However, during the entire process, there is likely to be something that is going to make you mad, frustrate you, or cause you to have or feel some type of level of stress. You won't be satisfied. Whether if it is a process of of working with the lender, whether if it is having to submit or doing something with the title company, whether if it is not fully understanding what you need to do with home warranties or X, Y, and Z, and me as a realtor may have to translate or break that down or go over that with you outside of the regular stresses of life that's also bothering you, work, children, school. There is something in the real estate process that's going to cause you to be bothered and cause you to be unhappy. Now, the best thing for us to do is pinpoint quickly. And then me as a realtor, I always try to make sure I am on top of it. But there's literally only so much I can do, especially if the client is not listening to instructions. So that is the second thing. I've noticed that some clients feel, the first thing is they feel like when they hear no money down, that means that they don't have to bring any money to the table at all. And the next thing is feeling that your journey on purchasing a home, you're going to be 100% happy in the entire process. And for everyone, honestly, that's not always the case. It's not. The last thing, or one of the other things I feel like some people have a hard time understanding is, or going through, is realizing that you do need a high credit score to get a better interest rate, and to get a better deal. And when you bring your own money to the table, you have more leverage and you have more options. I don't see that going away anytime soon. Now, do you have to always go one way or the other? No. But if you come to the table with your credit good, with your income in place, and everything is documented, and then also having your money saved, that just lessens the stress that you will likely to incur on that end. Okay. And then other things may bother you, but at least we know the part that you've done, the part that you need to do, you're good. Let's see. Another thing I noticed, number 4, another thing I noticed with a lot of the first time home buyers, when they're purchasing a home and they're ready to go view the house, they feel, or depending on their work schedule, they may want to go they see a home online and they want to go see it right away. Depending on that house, what that owner has set up, what that owner has told their realtor, or what the system, like if it's being sold by Offer or Zillow or all those other real estate companies, based on what their system is set up, that is when you will be able to see the home. So if a home is on the market and it's a resale home, and you say, you send that to your realtor, or your realtor send it to you, and they say, I would like to see this home. Can we go see this today? Well, there is a high chance that you can't see the house today. And so some people may feel like, oh, my realtor isn't showing me the house, or I want to go see this house, or X, Y, and Z. It doesn't go like that. Real estate has its own system. Real estate is its own bubble. And so the part where you reach out to a good realtor, someone that you like, someone that you trust, is because you're supposed to allow them to walk you through and help you through that process. And you're supposed to listen to the guidance and to the instructions and what they say. Now, I'm not saying that you're supposed to totally trust them blindly and probably not double check and see what other options are good for you based on research or whatever. Do whatever you feel you have to do and is necessary on that part. But at the end of the day, that's the realtor that you pick, and that realtor is specifically, or should be, I know I am with all of my clients, I am specifically in tune and have my hand on the pulse of their transaction, every part of it. I don't micromanage the lenders, I don't micromanage the builders, but I do have a sense of, okay, this builder's this lender's this lender's that, and I create a custom thing based on when the builder reps are off, the timeline of the construction, when we're supposed to have documents back from the lender, X, Y, and Z, when my clients are off of work, when they're at work, when they have their kids, functions. So all of their communication, the whole part of their communication and their transaction is built around that. I'll just stop there because the video is already 10 minutes and I do not want to keep going. 4 things that people tend to have a hard time with purchasing their first home. 1, they feel like they hear get a house with no money down, and that means that they don't have to have any money at all. That is not true. You're going to have to cover some of the things that are out of pocket, and if you do not qualify for down payment assistance with a 620 credit score or more, you're going to have money saved for your down payment and your closing costs if the builder or the seller is not providing any contributions, or you don't have family giving you money. If you don't have the money saved and the builder isn't giving the money, the seller isn't giving the money, where's the money going to come from to pay these things to buy your house? You have to have them. The other thing is, okay, so no money down. The other thing is credit score, interest rate, 620 and up. The next thing is getting in rhythm and sync and having a plan to view homes with your realtor. Sometimes you may see a house at 12:01 p.m. That does not mean you'll be able to get up and drive and go see that house at 12:30 that same day, especially in Houston traffic. If it's not a house that's right around the corner in the same neighborhood, is likely not going to happen. So please do not expect your realtor to, you call them at 12 o'clock and say, can I go see a house at 1 o'clock? Well, depending on your realtor's schedule, that 1 o'clock is already taken. So you come up with a plan and work with your realtor to see homes. And then the other thing is, I can't quite remember, but we go back to it. But yeah, I done forgot because I was going off the top of my head. But those are some of the top things that I noticed people with first time home buying struggle: money, credit, viewing houses, and then that 4th thing is understanding the process and working with your realtor, kind of like to guide you through it. But other than that, I always say it when I get in the rhythm and I start doing videos. I'm going to do more videos. But until I get to that point, y'all are just going to start receiving some unscripted videos. Grammar, punctuation won't always be proper or correct or in place, but I'm just going to start doing videos and getting it out there because people need to hear it. Real estate, people claim of the real estate bubble. I'm not here to argue whether it is or is not going to happen or when it is likely to happen. That is not what this message is here for. For those who still have the hope of buying their first home this year, regardless of whatever is going on, I would like for you all to focus and know that it is possible. And here are some things that you can look out for in advance to help you overcome those things and cause your transaction, your home buying, to be as less stressful as possible. I'm helping 5 families complete their first time home purchase by the end of the year. And I actually, at the time of my first video, I had 4, and then I actually have 3 spots left. So I have 3 spots for helping families with their buying their first home. Preferably you have to have, or you should have, a 620 and up. You should have some money saved, and you should have at least 2 years of work history and have filed taxes and stuff like that for the last 2 years. So anything else we can discuss at your private 101. Y'all have a great evening, because I can be on here and talk about everything all day until I just blab my mouth. But y'all have an awesome Tuesday evening. Reach out to me if you have any questions. I'll talk to you soon.